What about the wheel-to-wheel racing this weekend? A lot has been said, a lot has been written since Mexico. Are you going to change the way you go racing this weekend?
Yeah, I've heard that before, right, in my career. So it's my 10th year in Formula One. I think I know what I'm doing. I think it's just you win some, you lose some. That's how it is in racing in general. And I like to win. I don't like to lose. I think not many people like to lose. And I think, I always just try to maximize the result. And like I said, some you win, some you lose.
I mean, I've not spoken to him. I've not really seen him. I saw him this morning and we smiled, but that was also, for me, the same. It doesn't change. I race in a strong and fair way, like I've always done. It's for him to change, not me. So
we are the ones trailing McLaren by quite a bit still. 29 points is still at least one race win and a 0, plus even more a bit than that. So I think we still have a lot of work to do. We are up against a team that is, even in our best weekends, is still sometimes quicker than us. Like in Singapore, Austin and Mexico, the last stint, it's a good example of Lando, even when we win, proving that he has a car and Oscar have a car to still beat us if they put everything together. So in the team we all trust the opportunity, we all trust that we can do it, but we are aware that we need a bit of help, either from McLaren or from other ones to achieve it. So in the meantime we're just going to focus in maximizing our chances.
We are definitely on a good run of races. The last two ones were really good. I hope this weekend will be really good. On paper it seems to be a bit more of a difficult race, but the margins are so thin that it can go one way or the other, and we could actually come out on top if we do everything perfect. So we've got to focus on ourselves and on our objectives short term. But there's a really good motivation within the team.
It's been a very turbulent year. I think we always arrive with confidence and with a positive mental attitude, but the car is just, I don't know how I'm sure it's similar for the other drivers, but there's glimpses of hope and then things swing back and forth, whether it's tyres, whether it's the aero. So it's you never know what you're going to get.
We're still pretty confident the new floor is delivering the performance we expect. We have both cars are on the new floors this weekend, so hopefully we can be closer to the front and see what we can achieve.
Austin, we had a car that was quick but very, very difficult to drive, and I think in qualifying especially was tough to get the most out of it. In the race, just going a bit slower with the lap times, it's maybe a little bit easier to get the pace out of it, but I was much happier in Mexico, which obviously the results don't reflect, but felt much more comfortable and it kind of made qualifying even more of a shame really. But I would rather, in some ways have a weekend like Mexico where I'm comfortable at least and knowing that I made a mistake, rather than a bit more in Austin where just struggling to get the most out of the car.
Liam apologised for what happened earlier when he spoke to the media. Just wondering how that conversation went with him from your side, and what about your chances of bouncing back here in Brazil?
Well, I think what happened, it's in the bag, it's in the past, and we move on. And I think we take those first 10 laps as a hope, that we understood what happened in qualifying. We saw issues. We tried to fix it for Sunday, and I think we head in the right direction. So that's definitely promising.
Obviously, my goal is not to go out and make enemies of anybody. I'm not trying to cause any issues or anything like that. But at the same time, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to win, and that's what I'm focused on doing. And in this situation, we're fighting very hard for P6 in the teams. In the constructors, and I'm fighting for obviously for my future in Formula One as well. So that's what I'm focused on.
Now, it's been a very frustrating run of races for you recently. Do you feel you need a change of luck?
I think it's just a part of the career, and had a good moments, and obviously it's always bad moments. Yeah, it's been not helpful from that perspective. I try to minimize the distraction, and try to focus to the racing, and hope that I get luck from that. But so far it's not the races I'm having, but every race is a new race week. Not thinking anything about the previous race weeks. Just having sprint qualifying race, and we just focus now beating Haas.
It's good that we've had some strong races recently, and we seem to be in a really good spot with the car. fixed some things on the car. Not only the upgrade worked, which was a positive, but also fixed some other things that really has given me good confidence with the car. So hopefully we can keep it going, finish off we really want to finish 6th in the Constructors. That's like our main focus at the moment. So hopefully we can do that.
All very positive and all to play for, but obviously the season is still ongoing, and RB, they're going to put up a fight, and obviously they had some trouble last weekend. Otherwise it might have been a bit more of a race and a competition. So we just need to stay in the game, stay sharp, and keep delivering. I think our package has been good. We've been competitive on many different circuits lately, so that's obviously very positive, and we try to repeat it here again this weekend.
On a season like this year, 4 points is actually, how many points are we as a team? 14. So it is quite a lot. It is quite a big task. It is not impossible mathematically. We're talking about a P8. Looking at the championship and how many sparks are coming out of the cars ahead of us, we know that it might come our way. So I think it's important we keep pushing. We know it's not going to be easy, but it's not impossible. And as long as there is a very small chance, we'll go for it.
It's going to be a tight fight. I think up until the end of the championship, it can seem like a very few points that separate us from Williams, but in terms of percentage, it's a big amount of numbers. So we need to maximize the potential of the car, try and get the opportunities when they come to us, and that will make the difference obviously towards the end. I feel like I did my best with what I had in hands in the last 2 races, but it has to come and pay a little bit more obviously for this kind of weekends.
Confident to come here, of course, another track that I don't know, another sprint weekend as Austin, and I think we carry good momentum. Austin was points, and here are more opportunities for points again. So looking forward to it. Of course, my first time racing in Brazil, and to be so close to my hometown, to Argentina, it's very special.
I came out of Mexico pretty positive. Felt like we turned the tide a little bit, understanding the car, and that was what I took mostly out of it. Of course, the DNF wasn't anything that enjoyable, and I think points were clearly on the table. But we can take the learnings from this weekend. A new chance. I think this track always creates opportunity. The weather, the track itself, it's a sprint race as well. We can bounce back.
We're in a different situation to where we were last year. We had a good car here last year, so when the car's good, those results come. When the car's less competitive, it naturally just becomes harder for those results to come. So let's see though. It's a great track. I always enjoy coming here. It's got a great rhythm and flow, and it's a lot of fun to drive. So and maybe a bit of weather to mix things up, which always makes it interesting and presents opportunity.
It's clear that Matthias is making some changes in constructor side of the team on the background, which it's quite good to have that, because I think it shows the team is moving forward in the direction, and I think we needed that. And obviously I haven't been working with them yet, and for me it's important. Of course, we try to get everyone on board in the same page, and then try to get in the performance together as a group of people that are willing to take more risk as well, getting more reward hopefully.
Very interesting and strong 2 additional people joining the team in different roles for next year. It just shows the commitment, and still the restructuring of the team is happening all the time. Some changes are more visible, some less, but I think it shows that things are really happening for the future. And of course, still I'm waiting for news from the team, and I've shown always the interest to be part of the Audi project, and now I'm still waiting. That's where we're now.